I don't know what kind of spiritual man you are, and I don't mean to suggest that I've learned much of anything about grief, but I have been examining it over 2 years, and when you described the story you described, it is possible, depending on what it is you believe and what it is to choose to think that you could feel in that moment, instead of overwhelming grief from missing someone, also a semblance of gratitude because they are indeed there. If you're overwhelmed or overtaken by that sensation, if you're willing to believe that the person you're running to catch up is a spirit and source, that in that moment, because your father and your love for your father is so alive, that he is also there. But that's not what was present for you. It was just pain and it was just 10 minutes before you're about to go out to realize the dream. It's just pain that he's not there to share it with you.
Just pain. Yep. Only pain, probably. And then I would say that to your spiritual aspect of my dad, anytime something goes wrong, it could even be in game. It's certainly when I start thinking about changing plane rotations, or I always have a conversation with my dad. And what would you do? And I get an answer. Now, maybe it's just me making it up in my own head, but a couple years ago at Arkansas, we went through a rough patch, and I took some little time by myself, and I said, Dad, what do I do here? And he told me, play your 5 toughest guys. Forget the position they play. Just trust me. And I heard, like, in my heart, my soul, my brain, my dad told me, play the 5 toughest guys regardless of position. And then I go into the staff meeting and I say, hey, you guys, this is what we're going to do. This is what my dad told me to do. We're playing, and then we would go on an Elite 8 run. But I think in huddles all the time, like in late game, like before the timeout actually, ball's going from one basket to the next. I'm like, all right, if there's a dead ball here and there's a timeout, come on, Dad, what do we got? And usually gets answered. There's a couple times I haven't gotten an answer, but I usually get an answer.